Welcome to Brickworks' Discovery Series. This series of short films has been developed to inform, inspire and educate you about the wonderful building material that is brick. In this episode, we talk you through the many different types of bricks available and some of the advantages of building your dream home with them. Bricks have changed. There have been big developments in texture and form and some remarkable growth in the colour sector, which means there's now a real ability to create authentic mood and atmosphere. From vintage reds to golden light sands and even shiny metallics or smooth pastels, the modern brick range allows for infinite creativity. And when this is combined with unique finishes and specialised shapes, a bespoke idea can be easily realised. We couldn't possibly talk through every product available, as there are over 21 ranges and 130 colours and textures available from Brickworks. However, when it comes to home design, it's all about colour and texture, because your choice of colour and texture can change the overall look and feel of your home. We feel colours deeply, from the warming hues of reds and browns to the calming tones of blues and neutrals. They all impact the way in which we utilise the space within our homes. Choices can include bricks with applied finishes, or the current favourite with homeowners, bricks that are colour through. It is literally that, colour all the way through the brick. In addition to colour, texture is just as significant. Texture is everywhere. Through texture, you can make style statements with your home. Brick is well known for its inherent strength, durability and longevity. Brick will not warp, rot or decay, and they're non-combustible, making them ideal for bushfire-prone areas. You could say that Australia is the perfect testing facility for bricks. Energy efficiency is high on every homeowner's agenda, and brick exceeds in this area. Because of their thermal mass, bricks have the ability to even out temperature differences better than lightweight materials. Brick can reduce energy bills by better maintaining the temperature inside your home and reducing the amount of energy you have to use to heat or cool. Bricks are an incredibly low maintenance material, which is important to consider when you're thinking about the whole of life cost of your home. Brick will not fatigue like lightweight materials. Brick homes do not require the regular upkeep compared to rendered and painted buildings. Brick outperforms in its ability to insulate and reduce sound. A brick's mass allows it to minimize the passage of sound from the outside to inside and from one room to another, providing you with much coveted quietness. Having discovered the basics of brick, you can now visit homebybrickworks.com.au to find even more information and inspiration about how to build your dream with brick. With colours from rich reds to golden light sands, natural and glazed finishes, small and large formats providing for various bricklaying techniques, building with brick creates endless possibilities. Your choice of brick combinations will ultimately inform the style, design and building efficiencies of your build. In this episode, we will break down the decision process, enabling you to choose the right brick combinations for your home. If you're building an architect-designed or project home, bricks are the perfect choice. But even before considering a single brick, it's important to research and be confident in your architect or project home builder. It's important to establish a relationship with them that allows ideas, creativity and possibilities to flourish. It's also important that you can consider, discuss and respect budgets openly. Your architect or builder and you will also need to consider the local regulations that are in place. These rules and regulations are set by the local government or council, and they often affect the building materials, styles and designs that are permitted. Your next step would be to consider colour and texture. Think about what colours resonate with you. What textures grab your attention? Creating a colour and texture inspiration board is a great place to start. Researching online, in books and magazines, even TV shows like The Block will open up a world of inspiration and spark ideas. The Austral Bricks website also offers several tools and guides to curate you through their extensive and stylish range of products. Colour is a great jumping off point, as it can create mood affect the perception of space and can also be a reflection of our personality. The decision is no longer simply one of light or dark, so make sure you take your time considering colour. It's still worth keeping in mind your home's location and orientation, remembering the thermal qualities of brick. Dark colours will absorb heat, light colour will reflect it. Textures then come into play. Smooth, honed or natural, along with glazing, are all options that will further affect and enhance your build. With colour and texture sorted, sizing of your brick will be another important consideration. A large brick has fewer mortar joints when it's laid. This creates a sleeker, modern finish. A smaller brick will have more mortar joints and generate a textured design. Oh, and don't forget the many bricklaying styles and options that are available. My advice is to get your brick right first. Take your time doing it and use all the tools and expertise available to discover your perfect style. For more information and inspiration, visit homebybrickworks.com.au and work through all our free information and tools to help you build your dream with brick. Hello and welcome to Brickworks Discovery Series. In this episode, we talk to one of our leading project builders about building a brick home, the process and choices to be considered.
A realistic budget is the key element. Allow for unexpected costs, including interior finishes and landscaping. Consider your lifestyle, what you require from a home. A good starting point is the size of your land, but paramount to this is the style of your home, the facade or the curb appeal. Many project home builders have selection centres where the professional colour consultants will advise clients regarding the blending of the external colour finishes and materials to complement their brick selections. External sample finishes, for instance brick facings, in conjunction with sample roof finishes, fascia and gutter trims, window finishes and paint brush ups are all freely available to clients. The choice of your brick will determine the style and the facade of your home. The brick texture and the colour add character, charm and individuality. With a well-designed and eye-catching colour scheme to enhance the facade, and perhaps the use of an accent brick will make a facade statement. For a bolder look, a contrast dark brick with off-white mortar, white render and timber accents is very on trend. Brick trends or styles are often a reflection of the fashion world. Dark, monotone, smooth bricks are popular for contemporary styles. Brick texture is another major trend, with polished, metallic or glazed finishes. Low maintenance is the key to using brick. Brick offers lasting value, with proven superior protection over other wall claddings. Bricks are fire protectant, high wind repellent, naturally energy efficient, look better for longer, with less maintenance than any other building material. Bricks are the most sustainable green building material made. Even though bricks are the oldest building material, bricks today offer the opportunity to make an ever-evolving fashion statement. And a house built of bricks has a future. By building in brick, you have a home that is good for you and a home that is good for the environment.
For more information and inspiration, visit homebybrickworks.com.au and work through all our free information and tools to help you build your dream with brick. Hello and welcome to Brickworks Discovery Series. In this episode, we talk to one of our leading architects about creating homes using bricks.
Well, my name's Matt Gibson. I'm an architect and we have an architecture and interior design business in Melbourne, and we do predominantly residential projects. I love those two disciplines of interior design and architecture coming together. I think brick is a material that has standard the eons, but I think architects are now doing kind of more exploratory things with brick, which is making it more and more appealing for architects to use. Whether inside and outside, brick's continuing through, so it becomes an internal material and is contrasted against timber or steel or concrete for that matter, or externally, whether it's with other materials and landscape for that matter. It's robust and it's maintenance friendly, it's ultimately sustainable, but also it's about creating a texture. I think we're moving towards a period where it's all about the craft and the texture, and brick brings all of those traits. It's a go-to, it's a tried and tested material, but it's also this delectable kind of thing that, you know, kind of like a box of chocolates or something, you know, what can I do here? We never think about it as a cost factor, because it's about the value that it brings, it's about that kind of long-term value, and it's about what it's doing in that particular project and for that client. You've got to think beyond just the cost. I think it's about a kind of a long-term solution. A project that we did in Melbourne recently, an A1 listed heritage terrace house, where we removed some parts of the building. What we did remove, we re-salvaged and reused in kind of reinterpreted ways. So we used brick where it wrapped from wall into roof and became floor material. It was used in non-traditional ways. The new bricks that we did use were linked in with those bricks so that you really couldn't tell the difference. In some ways it'll remain the same. You know, it's reliable, it's a go-to material, it's kind of foolproof, it's a safe bet for architects. Where it's going, I guess technology is changing and evolving. Through technology, you know, you're seeing more sculptural forms being made. Perhaps that will, as technology progresses, maybe that can be used in a more kind of everyday side of things as well. I went to the architecture conference recently in Sydney, and MVRDV presented this amazing building, the Chanel building, and it utilised glass bricks to be a load-bearing wall but also be a see-through kind of transparent structure, which is very different for bricks.
For more information and inspiration, visit homebybrickworks.com.au and work through all our free information and tools to help you build your dream with brick.